Dragon Age, the Veilguard official PC requirements. In addition to the new official release date trailer, which shows some action from the game itself and reveals a bit of information about the story, the game is now available for pre-order in Standard and Deluxe editions, priced at $59.99 and $79.99, $69.99 and $89.99 on consoles. EA and BioWare also released full PC system requirements for the game. The minimum requirements list includes Intel Core i5-8400 or AMD Ryzen 330-300X for the CPU, 16 GB of memory, and at least an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970/1650 or AMD Radeon R9 290X graphics card. The recommended list pushes it up to Intel Core i9-9900K or AMD Ryzen 730-700X CPU and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 or AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT graphics card, while memory remains at 16 GB. These requirements are quite reasonable considering what we have seen from some games recently. The list also includes 100 GB of storage space, preferably SSD, and AMD CPUs on Windows 11 will require the AGESA v21.2.0.7 update. The game will work on Windows 10 or Windows 11 64-bit. Electronic Arts and BioWare have revealed the official PC system requirements for Dragon Age, the Veilguard. This new Dragon Age game will be powered by the Frostbite engine. So, let's see what PC system you'll need to run it. According to the PC specs, PC gamers will at least need an Intel Core i5-8400 or AMD Ryzen 330-300X with 16 GB of RAM and an NVIDIA GTX 970/1650 or an AMD Radeon R9 290X. The game will also require 100 GB of free disk space. Also note that AMD CPUs on Windows 11 will require the AGESA v21.2.0.7. And while HDDs will be supported, BioWare suggests using an SSD. The devs recommend using an Intel Core i5-8400 AMD Ryzen 330-300X with 16 GB of RAM and an NVIDIA RTX 2070 or AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT. Yes, apparently the CPU requirements are exactly the same. So, this may be a mistake or something. Dragon Age, the Veilguard will be using the DX12 API. However, BioWare has not revealed whether the game will take advantage of ray tracing. We also don't know whether there will be support for NVIDIA DLSS, AMD FSR, or Intel CSS. EA will release this new Dragon Age game on October 31st. In June 2024, EA and BioWare shared a 20-minute gameplay video. So, be sure to check it out if you haven't already. Moreover, the game will not require the EA app on Steam. I also don't see Denuvo on the Steam store page. So, perhaps EA won't use it in this upcoming AAA game? Now that would be something. Enjoy and stay tuned for more. Dragon Age, the Veilguard PC requirements. Minimum. Requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. OS. 64-bit Windows 10 11. Processor. Intel Core i5-8400/AMD Ryzen 330-300X*. C notes. Memory. 16 GB RAM. Graphics. NVIDIA GTX 970/1650/AMD Radeon R9 290X. DirectX. Version 12. Storage. 100 GB available space. Additional notes. SSD preferred. HDD supported. AMD CPUs on Windows 11 require AGESA v21.2.0.7. Recommended. Requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. OS. 64-bit Windows 10 11. Processor. Intel Core i5-8400/AMD Ryzen 330-300X*. C notes. Memory. 16 GB RAM. Graphics: NVIDIA RTX 2070/AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT. DirectX version 12. Storage: 100 GB available space. Additional notes: SSD required. AMD CPUs on Windows 11 require a GISA v21207.